Okay, here we go. Welcome back. My name is Kisame Hoshigaki, and we are continue reading Dead by Daylight Deku. Here we go. Chapter 2, The 10 Years. We see all 24 killers and Deku sitting at a table. Then Freddy said, "You know, Izuku, we should train you how to use our abilities." Then Izuku said, "How long will this take?" Ghostface said, "About 10 years or more, but if you want to get into that school, I guess we have 10 years, so that's like 2.4 years per killer. I don't know if this is actually thing. I roughly it might take less, might take more time certain killers, but that will as let's backtrack a quick. I guess we have 10 years, so that's 2.4 years per killer. That will put us at 9 years. Then we can work on your school academics and Legion added. So, Izu, who will you choose first? Then Izuku said, "Actually, it might take Lost Ghost, because you forget Billy and Leatherface are basically the same, and Mom and Trickster are in the same boat. But I want Pyramid Head first to teach me how to wield a great sword, then Oni to sharpen my sword skills." Note to readers. Huntress is like a mom to Izuku, where Wraith is like a dad, the Hag is like a grandma, and Legion and Ghostface is his best friends, and every other killer is like an aunt or uncle. So, Izuku started to train with the killers. Now we skip to the day Nezu, Eraserhead, and Endeavor are supposed to meet Izuku. Nezu and the other two heroes are on top of a building, and Nezu said, "Entity, entity, I summoned the Demogorgon to feed on the souls of the lost." Then a portal and all 24 killers and Izuku came through the portal. And Eraserhead ran to Izuku and hugged him and said, "Oh my god, Izuku, we missed you." And who are these people? Then Izuku said, "Well, these are the killers in the movie, in the Dead by Daylight movie, sorry about that. And they are a part of my quirk. I can summon them along with I can learn their abilities. So I've been living with them and they are considered my family." "Oh, and Uncle Nezu, I wanted to change my name so you know who doesn't find out that I'm alive." Then Nezu said, "Oh, okay, what do you want to change it then?" Then Izuku said, responded, how about Kuzan Yamaoka?" Then Eraserhead asked, "Why that?" Then Izu said, "Well, Kuzan is Oni's first name, and Yamamoka is the spirit's last name." Then Nezu says, "Alright then, Kuzan, I got a question for you. Are you coming to UA?" Then Izuku responded, "Yeah, but if any chances of them recognizing me, I'm moving schools." And Nezu said, "Alright then, Kuzan, I will see you there. Goodbye, young one." Then the heroes left and Demo opened up a portal and all 20 of them are gone. Now we skip to the entry exam. Some students are standing in front of UA. This includes Bakugo and Izumi. Then they see a portal open up on the ground and Izuku jumped out of it. Keep in mind, he looks different now compared to what he looked like when he was 4 years old. Imagine he had Michael Myers' hair. Um, see, is Michael on? Yeah, Michael's hair, as you see right here. Then he's built like the Trapper, so all muscular, and height is Ghostface. And when most girls seen him, they blushed a bright red. And some actually got a nosebleed from this. And then Izuku walked in. Eraser had seen him and smiled and said in his head, "He's going to be in my class. This is going to be one great year." And then Eraserhead went to the spectator room and nodded, saying that he's here. And Nezu and Endeavor smiled in excitement. Now we go to the written exam. 7 minutes has passed, and Kusan got up and give his test to Mike and whispered, "I fixed all the grammar mistakes." And he started to walk. He walked out and started to head to the next exam. Now, wait, hold up. The Nezu walked to him, and Kuzan said, "Hey, Nezu, can I summon some of the killers?" Then Nezu said, "Depends on which one." Then Kuzan said, "Ghostface, the members of Legion, and Mom. If I decide to fight the Zero Pointer, probably Uncle Michael and the Pyramid Head." Then Nezu said, "Alright, nobody else unless dire situations." And Kuzan said, "Alright, now we can skip to the practical exam." We see Deku about to summon Ghostface, Legion, and Hunters. Then he sees a girl, very nervous, so he decides to go up to her. But before he can make any progress, a blue-haired boy put his hand on his shoulder and said, "If you're going to bother that girl, I suggest you don't. It could ruin your reputation." Then Kuzan said, "Oh, sorry, you were mistaken. I'm getting in front of everybody. My quirk can be deadly if anybody gets in front of me." Then the blue-haired boy said, "Oh, alright." Then Kuzan walked up next to the girl and said, "Are you okay? You look nervous." The girl said, "Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I don't know if they'll let me with my quirk." Then Kuzan said, "What's your quirk?" Then she said, "Oh, it's called Dark Shadow. It's a living quirk. But people think it's a demon." Then Kuzan chuckled. my, my quirk can summon the killer from Dead by Daylight movies, so I think you're good. Oh, and a tip. When the gates open, run. Do not let anybody stop you." The gates open, and Kuzan and the girl ran through, and we hear the blue-haired boy yell, "Hey, that's cheating!" Then Mike said, "What are you standing there for? There's no countdown in a villain fight." Then everybody ran in to see Deku slam his head on the floor, and seeing Ghostface and Legion members and the Huntress. Then, then Kuzan said, "Okay, Ghost, Legion, you go find robots to kill, while me and Mom go on the other side. Kill robots on the other side." Then the seven split up. Now we go to the heroes. And while Might and Inko were watching this, and they've seen this, and they got a sad expression because they know, on sad expression on their face because they know those were one of Izuku's favorite killers. Then something clicked in All Might's head, and he said, "Hey, wait a minute. Why are we letting villains try out for exam?" And everybody looked in confusion at All Might. And Edgehot said, "All Might, what do you mean?" Then he pointed to Kuzan and said he can summon the Dead by Daylight killers from the movie series. Then Nezu said he's not a villain. Me, Eraserhead, and Endeavor met him. Plus, the killers never killed anybody outside the movies. Kuzan has never let him kill anybody. But animals, that's a different story. Note to reader. I am changing Koda, so he is not shy in this one. He can talk to all animals, and he can summon mythical creatures as well, except the Damoclurk. End of chapter 2. Thank you guys for reading, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and good luck in your future trials.